Joe, you mentioned in the DVD about the law of attraction. I noticed you mentioned another law this morning. I can't remember what it
The law
was.
of compensation.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what you call them. I call them universal laws. But how many are there?
And there are literally an infinite number of laws. However, the laws have a hierarchy. And what I mean by that, there are some laws that overcome other laws. Now, the best way I can illustrate that is like the law of gravity and the law of aerodynamics.
Yeah.
So the law of gravity states basically, it doesn't matter if you have nothing under you, you are going to fall at 9.8 meters per second till you hit the ground, till you hit a solid object that prevents the fall, right? That's the law of gravity. And whether you were pushed, whether you jumped, whether you accidentally fell, you are still going to be subject to that law. That's the law of gravity. But there's also a higher law God has created, which we know about, called the law of aerodynamics. And the law of aerodynamics states that if you have a certain type of structure, you can actually fly rather than fall, which overcomes the law of gravity. So can you see how the law of gravity is a fairly low law physically, and then there's another law that's even higher than it that overcomes it. And then there's actually another physical law that overcomes that man hasn't discovered very much about now. They've seen it a bit with superconductivity and levitation and so forth, but no one's really practicing it at this point. It's not really discovered in a usable sense. And then there's actually other laws above that, physical laws, that you can actually invoke once you know about them, right? So there's a physical strain of hierarchy, if you like. But there are also another group of laws over the top of that which govern the spirit form. And then there are another group of laws over that govern the soul form. And then there are another group of laws over that are the laws of divine love, and they are the highest laws of the universe. So the laws have a hierarchy. My suggestion is, learn the laws of divine love, and all other things come to you. That's what I meant by seek first the kingdom, and all these other things will be given to you.
Is there only one law for divine love, though?
The law of divine love actually encompasses a lot of different laws in itself, but they are all very simple to understand. A child can understand them. And this is the beauty of what God has created. The highest possible laws you can invoke and actually be a part of are the most simplest for you to actually understand. And the lowest laws that you're a part of are the most complex to understand. Yeah. Which is very interesting when you think about it. It tells you a lot about God in a way. God wants us to become childlike if we really want to progress spiritually.